Solidarity for Mali, we shall always.
The protest was peaceful, but the protesters say their intent is to tell the world that they want an end to military coup in Africa.
We believe it negates practically everything that citizens of West Africa and an Africa that large actually stands for. Africa has shown commitment to democracy and democratic order, and that anywhere in Africa where democratic order is overthrown, we are bound to express strong misgiving, and this is what we are showing today.
One of the protesters, Hussein Abdul, discloses that their demands are simple and within reach of the military government in Mali.
We want the military leadership in Mali to vacate their seat, restore constitutional order, and ensure that the right constitutional structures are put in place.
While the military has stated that it is ready to give concessions for a peaceful resolution, the West African Bar Association says there's only one way forward.
Until the guys hand over power, right, and restore the democratic structures, and restore the constitution in its entirety, you cannot talk of concessions.
The situation in Mali has continued to receive condemnation all across Africa, while ECOWAS has called on the military authorities to leave power and relinquish it back to civilian authorities. The authorities have insisted that their season of power is to repel Tuareg rebels which have taken control of 3 major cities. However, these Nigerians say enough is enough, and they call on that same military authority to return back to the status quo.
Don't be deceived by these dictators. It is the same game all over Africa. How can you restore the 1999 constitution if you are still in power? Because under the provision of that constitution, section 1, outlaws military dictatorship. So you can't be in charge and say you are restoring the constitution. So it's a contradiction in terms.
While the Malian ambassador to Nigeria addressed protesters calling for international help, latest report coming from Mali says the military has agreed to restore constitutional order, thereby allowing the head of its parliament to take over power. Amadine Uyi, NN24, Abuja.